Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Sam Saves. I'm Samantha. Today is just going to be a little bit of a look through my binders to see where I am. I'm actually currently on week 3 of June. I think this is a different stand as well. I can't find my newer one, so I'm hoping that it doesn't wobble. But I think I've been back from my holidays for, well, 3 weeks. I did do a video when I got back. I did my week 1 of June, but for some reason it will not upload. It doesn't matter what I do. I've tried it a couple of times. I've turned my phone off. I've tried to re-edit it. It just will not upload. So I'm just giving up on that. But luckily I did do my sinking funds and then I did a separate challenge video. So my plan is to show you through my binders to show you where I'm up to, and then I'll upload my week 1 challenge video, and then after this I'm going to do the challenge video for week 2 and 3. So I have been decorating my bedroom when I came back from my holidays, so I've had everything in boxes. It's all complete now, and this is why I've got everything back out. So I've technically missed 2 videos. My week 2 and week 3 now is Saturday, so I should have done my week 3 yesterday. So I did spend the grocery money, and the pocket money has been given out, but I did keep my annual challenge money and my challenge game money. So I'm just going to do them 2 weeks in one video. So there'll be this video, my week 1, which was actually filmed 2 to 3 weeks ago, and then then week 2 and 3 will come together. So I hope that makes sense. We did have an absolute brilliant time on holiday. Absolutely loved it. It was really, really hot. It was 35 degrees, and we're from the northeast of England, so we don't see temperatures like that, so it was a bit of a shock. Bailey did sit absolutely great on the plane. He did, when we hit turbulence, try to get out of his seatbelt a couple of times, but he didn't scream, he didn't make a noise, he was absolutely fine. He didn't sleep, which wasn't great, but he was absolutely fine. He wasn't too great with the noise of the crowds in the theme parks, and it turns out he doesn't like rides. Well, he went on 2, which were fine, but we did try him with a couple of other ones and he wasn't keen, so that was a lesson learned. But other than that, we had a great time, all of us. We are planning to go away again next year, but we don't know when, so I'm just putting money away as a holiday, but nothing's booked and I actually haven't got a destination in mind. I did come back from holiday with 1,280. So what I did is I put 10 into annual challenges, annual passes. So now I've got £85 in for them, just because the prices have gone up for the passes that I do get. And I'm sorry, I feel like I can't breathe because it's really, really warm here today, but I shut the window so the neighbours don't hear us. But now my room's starting to heat up. So 10 went to that. 170 went towards my dentist, so now I've got £1,000 in my dentist fund. So that is in my stalling account, so I'll try and put them 2 on the screen. So then it leaves £1,000. So I was going to keep the 1,000 towards next year's holiday, but instead what I did is I used it to do my bedroom. So the money that I was saving in here, I think it's about £500 or something in here, I'm going to take out, and I'm going to use this for next year's holiday. And the 1,000 that I had left over went on my bedroom. I did go over budget. Well, I say I went over budget. Originally, it was going to be 888. But then I had the 1,000, so I had more money, but I actually went over and it was 1,200. So I had that money in my bank from what I hadn't cashed off while I was on holiday. So I did go over budget, but I did get a wardrobe, drawers, a lovely new carpet, new bedding, bedside unit, curtains. So it's all done and it's really, really nice. So I'm glad that's out the way. So I will empty this today and that'll go towards next year's holiday with the savings already had. Yeah, and then I will show you through my binders of what I did. So I really should have done that while I was emptying this. So I'm just gonna take the money out and then I'll pop it in the bank. So I have been watching everyone's videos and I haven't commented on everyone's, but quite a lot I have. I've had to binge watch a lot of people's videos because all of a sudden I was watching them on holiday, but all of a sudden I just got behind as well. Everyone's doing great. I haven't noticed anyone having any major problems, so I'm pleased about that. I hope you're all enjoying the weather, especially if you're in the UK. We've been in the garden all day, in the paddling pool. Well, not me, but the kids. And then it started to rain, which I didn't realise was forecast, and it's never stopped since. So I came in, give Bailey and Caleb the dinner, and then Bailey's had a little sleep. And my eldest son has gone out, so I thought I'll do it now before he comes back. So I'm hoping I can get it done without any disruptions. So I'm just going to put that away. We'll give it a count and see how much I've actually got. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, £500. So I'll just put that there and that'll go in the bank. What else was I going to say? So obviously because I've been decorating, everything's been away, I didn't do the videos, but I have been cash stuffing, staying on budget. I mean, because I've been shopping for bedroom stuff, I haven't spent any money anywhere else. Everything's been absolutely fine, stayed on budget with groceries. Obviously kids' pocket money's theirs. I put all the petrol money in one go, so that's fine. And household, I think I've got this week and next week, and I think I've got about £13 left of that. And my spending out of the 50, I've got 45 because I haven't actually bought anything. I've been too busy. So just have a quick look through my binders. Obviously, if you don't want to watch this bit, just turn off. I just thought if I show it, because I did empty my binders before I went on holiday, and you haven't seen it since I've put the money back in. So I just wanted to show you where I am, so that when I'm back doing my actual week 4 as a proper stuffing, I'm up to date. So kids clothing has got 16 in, and this comes from my season challenge money, which I will be finishing, because technically it finishes today, which is the 21st of June. Barbers has got 30 in, but I will have to take some money out of that. I'm just waiting on Bailey's hairdresser confirming his school appointment. Ice creams, I put 5 in last week, so in total, last time, so in total it's got 15 in, which is great for the warmer weather, even though technically I just buy them from like the supermarket. Very rarely go to an ice cream van. Takeaway has got 5 in. That's got one too many crosses on. I don't know, I must have just forgot to wipe that off. School extras for everything school related, trips, any extras. It's got 81.50 in. It's got 82 in. And I'm hoping that everything's paid up to well, they've got 4 weeks left at school, and I have just paid for the last run of trips, so I don't think there'll be anything more coming out here. I mean, they will put us end of school fair on and different things like that, but I'm hoping that I'll still have quite a chunk ready for September. And that's just my little log of it. 6 weeks holidays is fully funded with 300, and school uniform, actually I have been spending, What have I got left? About 2.30 left. Teacher's presents is, it's got £20 left in, but I have bought the majority of the presents, so I'll wipe that clean for next time. I did get this new school uniform little booklet from Helen at the Housewives Budgets. I did show it in my video that wouldn't upload, but it's all like, I've done a couple of pages 10 and a couple of pages 5. So this, I'm going to start this soon, and this will be for next year. I thought that was a cute little book, and our prices are really good. School holidays are all fully funded as well, right up till the Christmas ones. And that money is in my stalling account. My binder, like I say, £1,000 in my dentist fund, so I'll put that placeholder in. I've got £60 in my stalling account for my Peter Kay, not for the ticket, for the actual like merchandise and stuff or whatever, drinks and stuff. That's in August. My mum bought us the ticket for my birthday, and I started it again last time with a £5, so this is probably not going to be for Peter Kay. It's probably going to be if I see any tickets for another show, so starting that again. Days out, it did have 10 in last time, but I took it out, and me and Caleb went to the cinema yesterday to see Elio. It was really good. I never get to take Caleb by himself, because I always have Bailey, and there's a lot of things we're restricted to do because of his needs. But Caleb had a teacher's training day and Bailey didn't, so I took him to the cinema. We went to Burger King, and I bought what they're called, Snuggle toys from TK Maxx. I took that out my unbudgeted. I didn't realise it was a teacher's training day, and I just thought I'd just spend my, I stuffed £100 at the beginning of the month for any unbudgeted things that come up, and I used it for a day out with him, and we had a lovely day. So that is now empty. Beauty, I put 40 in, starting that again. I have just had my holiday nails taken off, and they've ruined my nails, and they're really sore, so I'm not going to be getting them done for a while, and so it's probably going to be for my hair. Clothing, I've got £20 because I did just spend £30 on 2 pairs of trousers from Asda yesterday for myself. Some floaty ones for the warmer weather, so I've got 20 in there until I finish my spring challenge. And in spending, which is for like makeup and trainer, just something I want to treat myself to, it's got 20, 40, 50, 60 in here now. I've got nothing in mind, but I'm just going to carry on with it. Socialising, I popped another 10 in last time, and there was already 10 in, so now it's got 20, just in case I do go for lunch or Costa with my friends. Family trip, this is for the spending money for Haven in October, the October school holidays. So the caravan's all paid for now, and I've started off with 20. And my emergency fund is still 1,000, so I'm doing okay on that. This is like an annual type of binder. So I have got I haven't actually sorted this out. I think there's £95 in. This is my buffer money, but I do need to take the money out from yesterday. Week 5s for any month that has a week 5 in, so August does for me, that's fully funded and in my stalling account, and I started off October's week 5 with a £10, so that's in there. Home appliances, so 2 days ago my Henry Hoover just died on us, so I had to go to Argos, and I just bought another Henry. It was the Henry Extra. It was in the sale for 130. So I had £125 in my home appliances in my stalling account. So I used that and £5 of my buffer, just because I didn't, that's how the 100 went to 95. I didn't want it to, I've got 20, I started it off again last time with a 20, and I didn't want to start messing about with it. So I took the 5 from the buffer to make the 130. So now it's got 20 in, but I might start putting a bit more money in this a month, because like I say, my Hoover just died all of a sudden, and I didn't want to take it from my emergency fund. So if anything does break that's more expensive than 130, I would like to have more money there for it. Home Furnishings has got 60 in my Starling account, no, 75, sorry, and it did have 10 in the other day. The other week I put 10 in, but I bought myself a bedside table in the sale from B&M for a tenner, so I took it out of here and wiped the cross off. Home Decor, which is the paint for my bathroom when I do it, has got 50 in, which I didn't realise it was that much in, so that'll probably just cover it for that, so I'll do that at some point. Garden, I started it off with 10, and this little was a freebie. Flowery Saver was a freebie from Helen at the Housewife Budgets, and that was if you placed an order that week you got the free challenge. Home Insurance is got, I think it is, oh god, 20, 40, 55 in, and I need about 100, and that is for my house insurance, which is due 31st of December. New car, this is just really, I've got a mobility car, but it's just if anything kind of pops up with it. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So obviously everything gets covered by mobility, but the excess insurance doesn't, which I had to pay last July when my car got crashed into outside my house. Mother's Day is empty. I haven't started that again. Annual passes has got 85, and hopefully I've put that on screen already. So I've just left it fully funded. And Easter is empty, and I won't be starting that for a while. So that is that one. I'm hoping I'm not talking too fast, but I feel like I'm on a roll. Birthdays, they're all fully funded. All of the kids, all of my family's birthdays, all of my friends. And I've been buying quite a few presents. So all of the ones that are now turned over in the white, I've actually bought the presents, the money's gone. My birthday, I've still got the £50. Bailey, I haven't started buying for him yet. Well, actually I have. I bought him some Tony characters. He has a Tony box, but that was only £30. And I have started buying Delilah's. Actually, I have bought her presents, so I can take that out. I'm just waiting on one of them to come. And then I put some, no, cards and gifts is fully funded, and this is for whatever I do with Caleb and Bailey for their birthday. So the cake, the decorations, and whatever we'll go to do. Caleb wants to go to the cinema, and Bailey will probably have a tea party or go to the farm. So that is that money, all fully funded. I only budget 105 each, and basically that was just because that's what the tracker was, each for that type of stuff. Birthdays, this is for birthday meals. So it was my mum's birthday yesterday, and we just had cake in our garden with some little nibbly food. So I didn't use it, but I do have my sister's birthday coming up and my daughter's. So it's got 50 in of the £60 tracker. It'll just be me going, it wouldn't be the kids, because we would do it when the kids were at school if they do go for a meal. So I would say £30 for each meal would be plenty. And then I've got the Christmas money in, so I've got it in for a few of them, but not Caleb and Bailey. That's in my Starling account, because their presents obviously will be bought online. Kristen and Griffin might just want money or whatever, but I'll sort that out nearer the time. My annual challenges, I've put the money back in, and I did do them for week 1, which you'll see in my video I'll put on, which was obviously pre-recorded. And then in week 2 and 3's video, which I'll do after this, you'll see us do obviously them then. And then this is my challenges for the rest of June. So I've got a couple of scratch offs to do in there. My mermaid challenges, and my bingo I'm working on, and this one actually does get fully completed in the video you'll see next. So I've got £150 to reallocate for that, which I haven't done yet. And then I've got my binder for summer, which technically starts today for me, but I want to finish them challenges in that binder before I start on these. So I have this lovely one from Soph at Soph's Budget and Life, Sophia, with my little strawberry charms. And then I've got 90s Baby from Emma at Wednesday Plans, and then this fruity one from Stress Mums Club. I've got quite a lot of different ones in. I'm not planning to do them all, but I just wanted to get what I count as my summer ones in, and we'll just see what I do. And then I started my Christmas binder I keep saying last week, but it wasn't. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I've got £15 in for my Christmas Advent. I put a £5 in for my Christmas food. And I did a roll and match, and this is for anything for the kids' activities like outings, Santa Grotto, that type of thing, Christmas lights. And that got a tenner, yeah, tenner. Stockings I didn't start. Christmas sweets I didn't start. School got a £5, so that's for the teachers' presents for Christmas. And Christmas extras I did start on that scratch off. And what did that got? It got 19, and that's why the coins are in here. Notes in there, coins in there. And this will be for like extra decorations, wrapping paper, all that stuff. This is going to be for Christmas jumpers, but the rest is just for miscellaneous stuff. And then nearer the time, probably like November, when I start my Christmas challenges, these are the ones I'll be doing. Be doing these ones again. The Ragos one again, I've just put it in that envelope for now. A little scratch off. And that was the challenge I used to get the money for the kids as presents. So it's just all the extras I'm starting for now. The presents side is done, it's just the rest. And that is it. I hope it wasn't boring for you. I just wanted to get up to date. I did get some Happy Meal as well from Soph's Budget and Life. I bought I Love Trolls, which was you've probably seen it by now, the roller colour and then colour the little troll's hair in. I just love that. And the 6th one, I seen her do it on her channel. I just thought that was such a great idea. So I will be starting them as well, so they'll go in that binder. So I have got a ridiculous amount of challenges, but I do enjoy them. And that is it. I did get some Harry Potter challenges as well, but I haven't got them out. I think that is it. So I will put this up, then you'll see my pre-recorded challenge video, and then I'll do my week 2 and 3. And then hopefully by week 4 of June, I'll be back just doing my normal stuffing. So yeah, I hope you all had a great week. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you then. Thank you. Bye.